the superheroes are super corrupt there. Not like that. I met the author. So if I have that clip right now with me, I'll add that in this video now. Hey guys, and welcome back to my new video. I hope everyone's doing absolutely fine. For those who are new to my channel, I am Divyam and you will find book reviews, unboxings, vlogs and a lot many other fun things related to books and fandom. So if you are into that kind of stuff, you can hit the subscribe button. And now let's start with this video. I was recently tagged in a book tag named Comic Love Book Tag by Lazy Owl. If you want, you can check that channel. And she tagged me and she thought I would be interested in doing this fun challenge. And there are a bunch of questions related to comic books and similar type of questions related to comics. So she loves comic books, and that I know because I am following her YouTube channel from for quite a while now. So I thought let's give it a shot and do this tag. Though I don't read much comics now, but I have read quite a few in the past. And when I was a kid, I used to read a lot of comic books, and so I thought it would be a fun challenge to do. And so now let's start. And the first question in this tag is, which comic book series made you fall in love with comics? So for me, those will be, if I'm from India, and when I was in school, I used to read a lot of Champak comics, and the viewers who are from India might be knowing that there was used to be a Champak comics that was kept in the school library. So I used to read them and also buy sometimes. So those were one of those, and then it was Tinkle that I used to read. And other than that, my favorites were like Amar Chitra Katha, ACK, and they had a lot of variety. So yeah, these were a few of my favorites. So the second question is, most underappreciated or underhyped comic book. So I don't know if it's a graphic novel or comic book, but I read, I guess, a couple of years back, I read Fables, I think volume 1, because it was free in Prime Reading. So I read that book, and it was, I think, 100 or 150 pages, and its name was, I guess, Legends in Exile, Fables volume 1, Legends in Exile. And after that, I read quite a few of those, like, of Fable series. So I like that, and I don't think a lot many people know about that series. So yeah, that is one of those series, like, I feel that is underhyped or is not getting enough of, like, attention by the viewers. So if you are watching this video, you should definitely check that series. And yeah, and the first book is, I think, free on Prime, because I read it that on Kindle, and that was free of cost on Prime Reading. So I read that there. So if you want, you can try that, and it's free. Third question is, most loved LGBTQ diverse comics. So for me, I don't believe I've read a lot many diverse comic books, and I haven't actually read on this topic. Maybe it was touched in any of the comic books I've read, but I haven't specifically read like comic book based on that topic. But recently I've read graphic novels like Heartstopper, but that was graphic novel. And yeah, I haven't read many comics on that topic. So though if you guys have read any such comic on that topic, you can comment down below and let me know. I'll read that. Or if not comment, I will anyway see Lazy Owl's comic book recommendations, because she loves comics, and I've seen a lot many comic book related videos on her channel. So yeah, so that was all. And the fourth question is, most loved comic book hero sidekick. So most loved comic book hero sidekick, so I think that would be like, I think it was from Chacha Chaudhary, and it's another Indian comic book that I've read in the past, and I've also seen the adaptation of it. So I think that one of the characters was named Sabu in that, and that was sidekick to, like, Chacha Chaudhary, and he was one of my favorite sidekick, if I have to name that. So the next question is, most loved comic book publisher, if you have one. So I think that would be like Campfire novels, but I think they make graphic novels. I'm not sure if they, like, make comic books, but I have quite a few graphic novels from them, and those were good, because then they also provide a very beautiful bookmark with their novels and, like, comic books. So that would be one. And another would be like Amar Chitra Katha, ACK, because they have a lot of variety, and they publishes comics a lot, and they have been publishing a lot of comics from years now. So yeah, those were my choices. Sixth is most loved screen to print or print to screen adaptation. So again, yet again, I haven't seen many, but if I have to name like a few, I've also read like Batman Year One, but I'm not a big fan of it. And like I've read quite a few comics of Batman because those were available in Prime catalog, so I've read those. And Batman will be one of those adaptation, and another would be like if I have to specifically answer from any Indian comic, so that would be Chacha Chaudhary, and I used to see that show a lot when I was a kid. So yeah, and read the comics as well. So yeah, those were my choices, and those are the two of my favorites. But if I have to name like one of the series I'm eager to like watch, which is based on graphic novel or a comic book, that would be V for Vendetta. I'm looking forward to see that movie from so long, and I absolutely love that novel. And I don't think that's a comic book, but yeah, I'm eager to watch that adaptation as well. So the seventh question is most loved newly published trade paperback comic or graphic novel. Most newly published, I can't remember, like I'm not following much on comic books, but if I have to name, I think like one of the series by Archie's comic series uh, came in 2015, though it's not new, but yeah, that was relatively new if we see Archie comics editions, because that's very old comic books. And so Mark Waid's like comics came, and I have read I think 7 to 8 editions of those comics, so I totally love those. And few were good, few were not, and I need to check on my Goodreads and how much I rated those comics, but most of them I loved, and I think I rated them 4 and above. So yeah, those were the few, and though they are not newly published, but I like that one. And Archie Comics, I am a big fan of Archie Comics, and I got a chance of meeting the one of the author of Archie Comics in Comic Con India. If you haven't seen that vlog, I'll link that up here, and also in the description box below you can watch my Comic Con 2019 Delhi vlog. So if you want, so I met that author there, and I think name was Bill Golier, and I got my name inked on the cover of Archie Comics. So let me just fetch it for you. So yeah, this was the comic book Archie Comics, and it's the Comic Con edition. So I got my name inked, and if you can, you can see, I don't know if it's focusing, but I got my name inked and I met the author. So if I have that clip right now with me, I'll add that in this video now. So yeah, that was my fan moment, and I'm glad I got this, and I'm a big fan of Archie Comics. So yeah, that will be one of the series. And in the question, it is saying that graphic novel also. So one of the graphic novels that I don't have in print, and I've read those on ebook format, were like Heartstopper. I named it before as well. So that's a series I want in paperback, and they are not in stock here in India. So whenever they come in stock, I'll get those, and I've read them on ebook anyway. So I've read all the 3 volumes of that, so I'll be getting those, and I think many more volumes will be coming in future. So I'm eager to get my hands on those. Eighth question is most loved POC comic book creator or comic book featuring a POC creator. Yet again, I haven't read like many comics, and I think I need to like read a lot many comics before answering, like after before answering this question. So I'll do probably be doing this part again after 1 year. In between, I'll read a lot many comics, and then we'll answer this properly. So yeah, I haven't read many books by POC writers as well. So I'm eager to pick, and I've been seeing a lot many people doing POC creators tags. So I am adding those books in my wish list, and I'll be reading those books, as well as I'll now add comics as well in that list. So whenever I get a chance of reading more comic books and books on that, so I'll make another part, who knows. So the ninth question is which comic book world would you most like to live in? I think I would love to live in a world where there are superheroes, and they are fighting crime and camp crime and all. So yeah, that is one of the answers. A world in which there are superheroes, not like the world I've seen in The Boys Prime Amazon Prime series. I've seen the superheroes are super corrupt there. Not like that. Now it's time for the last question, but before that, like, last question is about tagging some of my favorite booktubers who would love to like do this fun tag. But before that, I'll be naming some of my favorite characters because I clicked one picture in Comic Con with some of my favorite characters, so I thought let's share them. And I just wanted to share those pics. So first is Supandi, and the character is from Amar Chitra Katha ACK, and the second character is Sambhu, and the character is from Tinkle. So these were the two characters, and the pic is here. So yeah, that was the pic I wanted to show you guys, and now it's time to tag some of my favorite booktubers to do this fun tag. So first of all, it is Hers herself, and then Celebrity Reads Us, and Tunnel of Books, The Book is Nook, and Lit Nana, the Pato the Reader. I guess these are some of the names. I haven't made the list, but I remember these the comments from these people, and I think they would be happy to do this tag. If you guys read any comic books, and if you have read comic books like me in the past, like when you were a kid, so you can try this tag, and no force. If you want, you can ignore as well. And yeah, that was all about this video, and I hope you liked it, though I haven't named like a lot many comic books. And sorry to those who visited here to see a lot many other comic books. I don't have many in like copy with me, but yeah, I have read quite a few on my device, and I've read the majority of those I've read when I was a kid in school. So yeah, that is the video, and I hope you are doing safe. And this was all, and like the video if you like the content, and subscribe to my channel if not then already. I'll be meeting you in my next video. For now, bye bye.